Hey everybody, Anastasia here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're one of my returning subscribers. I promise I'm wearing a shirt. I'm just wearing a strapless one in my viewfinder. It looks really weird, but all jokes aside, it's time to talk about something so serious because you guys, I have in my hands, in my possession, a very special palette. Drum roll. Do you know what this is? This is the Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills collab. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so freaking pretty. All right, you know what? We got to get it out our systems with me. So if you are a Aina fan, you know how those intros of the videos go. Get ready to move your shoulders and your arms, and we're gonna sing it together in 5, 6, 7, 8. Jackie, 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 Jackie. I hope I did that justice, but I had to do it because of this palette. First and foremost, this packaging I am so obsessed with. It is so pretty and iridescent. It's like a faux leather with a crocodile embossing on it, which I love so much more because, like, for instance, Anastasia does a lot of these like velour, velvety finishes on their packaging of their palettes, and it just gets so dirty. Like, it's like my one qualm with them. Like, it is so pretty to have that packaging, but so impractical. This palette retails for $45. You can get it right now, I believe, on the Anastasia Beverly Hills site, and then on the 15th of August, it launches with their retailers and then also in the UK. So if you want to wait out, I will be updating like shopping links as well. Those will have an affiliate attached to it, but that just goes to support me. I know you can get it at Sephora when it launches, Ulta, I believe Nordstrom as well. So I will have some links down below for the current one and then update it with like my preferred retailer. Now when you open up this palette, it is just normal ABH. You get these beautiful 14 shadows, all ranging from shimmers to mattes. You have a mirror on this palette, which is such a good mirror. Like, I did my makeup in it today. And then you get the good old duo-ended brush along with it. Now these are all new shades to ABH, so if you're wondering, like, do I need it? Is there any overlap? No, these are all new. And I do own Modern Renaissance, which I don't really touch. I own the Norvina one, which I'll dabble in, and Soft Glam, which is like my go-to every day. And this one definitely felt like it stood out from the others. So I swatched these all on my arm just to show you what it looks like, even though I know swatches can be deceiving, and really the performance of shadows on a brush is really what determines how great that quality is. I just wanted to give you a shade reference. I did notice while swatching, the mattes, even the pressed pigment formulas were not streaky at all. It just took a little bit out to get that payoff. And these colors are just all so gorgeous. You can create so many unique looks. I like that I feel like there's not a wasted color, like a color like you could do without. A lot of times in some palettes, like those matte light highlighter shades or even those transition shades can be so ashy that I'm just like, the whole palette could do without it. Like, who uses this besides to like just set their whole eye? Like, terrible. But nevertheless, there is not a shade wasted at all in this palette. Now that you can see with the swatch that there's really no overlapping colors in this, and they all have like their own uniqueness to them. I just want to mention though, there's two colors in this palette that kind of like run up on each other. It is Dallas and then Soleil. Soleil is on the top and it has a little bit more of a champagne undertone and reflect. Dallas is champagne but with a greenish gold undertone reflect, so they can really stand alone and hold their own. You can blend them together to make something fun, but just keep that in mind when you're working with those two colors. I actually used Soleil in the inner corner of my eyes today instead of Dallas, so it was like a little fight for a minute, but I was like, nah, Soleil got it. So the three pressed pigments in this palette is Supreme, Pinker, and Big Wig. They all sit right here together. I have them right here on the back of my finger. I'm going to swatch them for you as well. These are those shades on the back of my hand, and they're not super streaky. Mattes can be a little bit trickier to swatch, but when swatching them, they still blend out smoothly. I used pinker on my look today and had no issues with it at all. Okay, so if you want to know how to use a pressed pigment, like you're a beginner, you want to get this palette and you want to get the best use out of it, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. It all is about how you pick up the color out of the pan. So let's say you were using this brush, you're going to just literally just pack on the color. You don't want to swirl, just like pick it up. You're gonna get the payoff right there. And then when you pack it on, you can build up that intensity, and then you would blend it out to your liking. That's literally how I did this exact color on my crease today, which is just pack it in and then blend it completely out. As you can see, you can blend these out quite a bit. Like, you can work out any harsh lines that you need to just get a really good deposit of color that diffuses into the surrounding area perfectly. I'm going to insert a few clips of me working with this palette today because I had so much fun with it, and I want to show you in real time how these colors work together, because I built a dimensional look that incorporated the pressed pigments, and especially in the crease area where that can become really tricky because you are needing to blend and soften it out into your brow bone area while also building up the intensity to carry the rest of the look. Also, the shimmers, I used two different ones and they blend seamlessly together to create this look as well. This palette works so well. The colors work together to build your looks. You're not struggling, you're not limited. It's endless possibility and endless fun, and I like my glam that way. I like to be sometimes subtle and a little bit of, you know, just a little dimension, or I like to go like full out, needing a good high glam look, and you can get that with this palette. So the best thing about this palette is that it is truly for everyone. If you're a beginner getting into makeup, you can use this. Yes, you have pressed pigments in here. No, they're not that scary to work with. If you do exactly what I just told you, you can use them very easily. If you're like me and you really don't need another palette, but you love them and you collect them, this is a great one to add in and have some fun with. The options and like the combinations are endless. You can do daytime, you can do nighttime, you can do fun, you can do party. This is a great one to have in a kit if you're a makeup artist or aspiring. This palette is like solid. Like, there's few palettes out there like that. This is one of them for sure. So I think I've run out of things to share about this palette, and if you have any other questions, don't worry, hop into the comments down below. I'll be happy to chat with you all there. Last but not least, I will leave shopping links to this palette down below. It retails for $45. That breaks down about $2.82 per shade, but these are high quality shadows. This is a little bit more of an investment, but it's definitely worth it and a lot of fun. Like, you guys, this is such a fun palette. I can't wait to play in it more. I feel like I'm going to be reaching for this a lot right now and sharing some more looks with you all. I will have a tutorial for the look that I'm wearing as well, so don't you worry. Just click on the link to that once it's uploaded. I'll have it here on the screen again. If you're into reviews and glam videos, don't forget also to hit subscribe. I do want to hang out with you all more. I love playing in makeup and everything glam and fashion with you all here. It's like my little safe space for all of us to play and have some glam fun. Thank you so much again for watching. I had fun creating this for you. I will catch you in my next video. I'll throw some up in the meantime for you to hang out with me. Stay glamorous, stay fabulous, and stay blessed, and I'll catch you around.